Every trader thinks they understand patience until they're forced to sit still while the market drifts. You stare at the screen, watch price tick up and down, and feel that itch build in your chest. You tell yourself you're just observing, but deep down, you're hunting for a reason to act. The market is designed to pull you in. Every flicker of movement feels like an invitation. But here's the paradox. The more often you act without true opportunity, the more you damage the very consistency you're trying to build. Doing nothing feels wrong because we're conditioned to equate action with progress. But in trading, the hardest, most valuable work is the kind that no one can see. The act of restraint. Doing nothing doesn't mean apathy. It's not about being lazy, detached, or afraid to engage. It's about the awareness to recognize when your setup isn't there, and the strength to hold the line until it is. In that stillness, something powerful happens. You start to separate your identity from the market's movement. You stop needing the market to validate you. Waiting becomes a form of control, not avoidance. It's the decision to act only when your process demands it, not when your emotions beg for it. The truth is, the market constantly rewards bad behavior, and that's what makes this so tricky. You can break your rules, chase a random move, and still make money. It's intoxicating. It feeds the illusion that impulsive trades can pay. But every time you profit from an undisciplined trade, you weaken your foundation. You reinforce the wrong muscle. Professionals understand this. They know that long-term consistency requires short-term boredom. They don't measure success by excitement or daily action, but by alignment with process. That's why so few traders make it through the silence. They confuse boredom with lack of progress. But the stillness is where mastery develops. That's where you learn to regulate emotion, to recognize subtle shifts in structure, to build the internal calm that holds steady when volatility returns. Most traders can survive a losing day, but few can survive the quiet ones without sabotaging themselves. The ones who do, however, develop an almost unshakable sense of confidence, because they've proven to themselves that their discipline isn't conditional. Think about how much energy is wasted in random trades. Each click of the mouse feels like control, but it's actually surrender. You're giving in to the illusion of activity, trading for the sake of feeling alive. The best traders channel that same energy into observation. They journal, replay, refine, and prepare. They understand that the market will offer opportunities on its own schedule, not theirs. Waiting isn't weakness. It's alignment with reality. Every trader who's ever found consistency has had to cross this same bridge. The realization that doing nothing is doing something. It's capital preservation. It's emotional reset. It's the maintenance of edge. The power of restraint compounds silently. Every moment you resist an impulsive entry, you strengthen your ability to stay grounded when true opportunity arises. It's like training a muscle, one rep at a time, one avoided mistake after another, until waiting feels as natural as breathing. And that's the point most traders miss. Doing nothing is not absence of work. It's the foundation of all good work. It's the unseen discipline that protects your capital and your mindset. The best trades often come right after the moments you almost gave in to impatience. Right after you chose to wait when everything in you wanted to act. Those moments are small victories that don't show up in your P&L, but they're what shape you into the kind of trader who endures. Over time, that internal patience becomes your competitive advantage, because most traders won't develop it. They'll always look for something to do, while you'll be waiting for something worth doing. So the next time the market slows down and your hand hovers over the buy button just to do something, pause, breathe, ask yourself, is this action rooted in my edge or in my discomfort? If the answer is discomfort, step back. You're not missing a trade. You're protecting your process. That pause is a win. That restraint is profit. That stillness is skill. The traders who survive the longest aren't those who chase every move. They're the ones who master the space between moves. The ones who understand that waiting is trading. Because the hardest work in trading isn't finding the perfect setup. It's learning to sit in uncertainty without breaking discipline. It's learning to accept that you don't need to know what comes next to act like a professional. The calm you build in stillness becomes the confidence you trade with when the opportunity finally appears. In the end, doing nothing isn't the hardest part. It's the most essential. Because if you can master the wait, the trades that matter will almost take themselves.